New Jersey is a no-fault state, which means you can get divorced without having a grounds like adultery. However, adultery can skew the equitable distribution of the divorce. For instance, if there was adultery by the other party and you can establish that that party spent money in enhancement of that relationship, the other relationship, that's called dissipation. You can seek to have that repaid to you by simply proving how much was dissipated. It may also affect the percentage equitable allocation of the overall assets, depending on the longevity of the relationship, the other relationship, depending on the timing of the other relationship, and depending on the egregiousness of the other relationship. What did that relationship consist of, and how did it impact this marriage? Infidelity has a perhaps limited role in the determination of child custody and parenting time, because at the end of the day, New Jersey wants to encourage and foster relationships between parents and their children. So infidelity, assuming that it was not in front of the child, assuming that it wasn't traumatic to the child, is not going to have a significant impact on the issue of child custody. That is going to be very, very fact-specific and critically examined. Because New Jersey is a no-fault state, infidelity does not weigh heavily in the determination of spousal support when you consider the factors relevant to an allocation of income between the parties. However, there is a limited series of case law that talks about the effect of infidelity and whether or not that infidelity should negate or severely reduce any spousal support which may be offered or available. Those issues would be very fact-specific to the actions during the marriage. So it is really important that you share those details and that information to see if this case law applies to your set of facts. Infidelity, just like in determining the issues of parenting time, is going to have very little to almost no impact on the determination of child support, which in most cases is going to be determined based upon the child support guidelines. If you have any questions about adultery and the impact of it on the divorce or your family, give us a call at Jersey Coast Family Law.